peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're here in nature. The birds are the DJ. I released the 432, the 528 hertz, and people were feeling the vibe. I was as well. People were asking, can I talk more about vibration, sound, frequency? And I use music every single day in becoming the greatest version of myself. Because in changing our frequency to change our reality, music is one of the most powerful tools. When I used to feel down, I would play music that would make me feel worse. When I would feel happy, I would also play music in alignment to that. So it's just amazing when we start seeing how music can heal the body, mind, and heart space. There's a reason why in the mainstream, much of the music is repetitive. It's that beat. It puts us into a trance, a drone state. That's why they call it the club, because a club is also a weapon of mass destruction. And it's hypnotizing. But it's not about whether it's good or bad or not. It's about if we are aware of how this is affecting our DNA. And in changing our frequency, once I started to listen to more world music, I found the doors of perception, imagination, they opened up. And I had a new level of awareness because it all starts there. Once I started to become conscious and more aware of the world around me, then I started to change my frequency. My whole life improved for the better. Once I stopped watching TV, I don't watch the news only to see what they're not saying. Once I started to embrace nature, meditate, exercise, become aware of what I'm putting into my mouth, because changing your frequency happens when we see that whatever we are consuming, we are becoming. And when I used to eat, I had a horrific diet looking back, but I changed because I had the power of imagination to start embracing more fruits, more live foods with enzymes. And I have so much energy now without any stimulants. No. You laugh more. That's what I do. And instantly you change your frequency, because the mind is a prison. The only way to get out of our mind and into our heart space is to have the right keys. And music is a key. Loving yourself 100% is another key. The right foods is another key. Seeing that all the power lies within you is another key. I am just sharing my story. I don't know more than you. I am another yourself. And when you have that realization, you honor things more. You have more gratitude for everything that you see. I say that the whole of life is a process of waking and sleeping. And therefore I realize that, hey, what the bleep do I know? And all of a sudden, I start changing my frequency because I am open to new information. Many of us, we don't want to feel negative thoughts. But in feeling negative thoughts, we now neutralize them. And that changes our frequency. It also changes our reality. I see that we as human beings are the original technology. We have to just have fun. We have to let go, because in letting go, we expand and we start creating a whole new reality. I love breathing in deep from the base of my spine to start changing my frequency, because this system was designed to take your breath away. And what I found is that many of us, we are indulging in habits which don't serve us as a way to escape, whether it's alcohol, smoking cigarettes, all of these things. It's great if it serves you, but we have to be honest with ourselves. Many people use herbs to change their frequency, and it's to each their own. If it works for you, do it. But what's helped me is to see that I am it. I am the alcohol. I am the herbs. I can get a natural high by just breathing in that fresh, beautiful air. By drinking amazing mountain spring water. By eating my favorite foods. It's so simple. Simplicity is the greatest way to start changing our frequency and living in abundance. The whole of life is taking place within our mind. And I realize that the mind is the master illusionist. It makes everything appear real, when in actuality, it is not. Not as real as we would love to believe. But in opening and freeing my mind, I use words, thoughts, and actions, because in changing our frequency, thinking is not enough. Words help. I will. I can. I am. But if we don't get up and move our butt, our frequency is going to stay the same until we can move and plunge ourselves into our passion. We will always be in the waiting room. And what freed me was just to see that we need a support network. Connecting with those who remind me who I am, because they can help mold this matter. And the thoughts we have create our reality. But also our environment helps to create our reality. Epigenetics, our thoughts, perceptions, how we see ourselves, governs our DNA. It shapes who we are. So in having a positive outlook, a positive attitude about ourselves, we start changing our frequency and we start creating a better reality for ourselves to live in. There is so much distraction out there. But once we are more sensitive, that's what I found, to the sound of nature, the birds and the bees, now we become super powerful, because we see that we are co-creators. As long as we are desensitized, it's going to be very difficult. Because when you are desensitized, now the heart, we can't get access into the heart space because we are relying on our intellect. That's how they grade us. Working in a school, you see the enthusiasm. Children wanting the A grade. It's punishment reward. But when we see that we can never lose, just like we can never win, because we are already there. We are the trophy. That's the secret. We are the prize which we are striving for every single day and night when we are trying to pay our bills. We are that. So what I did was just to surrender, and that started to change my frequency. Because through surrendering, you get more clarity about the life you are living. You stop trying to compare yourself with other people. You stop trying to compete. You stop worrying and you start enjoying it. You start having fun. That's why children are the butterfly. We have the reverse metamorphosis, it seems. The caterpillar to the butterfly. Many of us, we start out as butterflies and we end up as caterpillars. But right now it's about elevation. And what I love to do every single day is just to be thankful that I can connect with the world. It's a gift. I don't take it for granted. But at the same time, I see the secret that the universe is based on the law of exchange. And the law of exchange is whatever you give out, your own frequency is the same frequency that you attract. We attract how we feel. A plane just is going by right now, but it's all part of the perfection. A long time ago, I would have to restart the whole video. But in changing my frequency, I am not in resistance to it. And when we see that, when we let go of this resistance, things flow better. I don't need a reason to be happy. I just close my eyes and enter into infinity. The imagination is the gateway to our true authenticity. Dream it, think it, now act it out. Do it. That's what I tell myself every single day. It's worked so far. Connecting with like minds is a great way, because once I got into all of this information, I started to meet like minds, but a lot of them were online. And now I am meeting more in person, because when you make this your lifestyle, when you say, I don't have to just work in a crummy job my whole life. No, I came here to be free. That's what I realized. And I'm making the most of every moment, because it's carpe diem. It seize the day, baby. No looking back, no holding on. It's just pure expression. And for me, that is the only way to fly. We are here in nature, breathing in that prana, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.